Once you've draped the back, effleurage the entire back, stroking down the center of the back, out the sides, halfway up the back, come in between the scapula, press down and out on the shoulders, and then come back up to the occipital ridge. Once you finish this effleurage, coming to one side of the table, reaching across, thoroughly fan the rhomboids. Continue fanning across the scapula, option to come around to the same side of the table, fanning up, fanning infraspinatus, and possibly teres minor. Bringing the arm behind the back, working with your partner's breathing, coming around to the other side, make compressions underneath the scapula. As they exhale, you go in. As they inhale, you hold. Exhale, go in further. Inhale, hold. Gradually going in as far as you can, holding, coming out as gradually as you went in, working with your partner's breathing. As you come out of this compression, come around, bring the arm back down to the side of the table. Coming up to the head of the table, fan down the erector spinae. Once you finish this line of fanning, fan the top and edges of the sacrum. Coming to the side of the table, standing in a horse stance, petrissage, latissimus dorsi. And moving up, petrissage, trapezius. Coming up to the head of the table, reaching across, fan the rhomboids on the second side. Continue fanning across the scapula, fanning infraspinatus and teres minor. Making compressions underneath the scapula. Once again, working with your partner's breathing. Bringing the arm behind the back, coming around to the other side of the table. As they exhale, you go in with your compression. As they inhale, hold and not let it push you out. As you come out of this compression, come around, bring the arm back down to the side of the table, coming up to the head of the table, fan down the erector spinae. Once you finish this line of fanning, fan the top and edges of the sacrum. Coming to the side of the table, petrissage latissimus dorsi. And moving up, petrissage trapezius. Coming up to the head of the table, palm kneed the rhomboids. And coming to the side of the table, grasp beneath the back of the neck. Coming around to the other side, grasp beneath on the second side. Reaching down, cross pull latissimus dorsi, bringing the stroke up across trapezius and around the top of the shoulder. Once you finish this stroke, coming around to the other side, cross pull on the second side. And once you finish this stroke, ring the width of the back. Once you've finished ringing, come up to the head of the table and effleurage the entire back. Once you finish this effleurage, redrape the back, say goodbye, and move down to your first leg. Once you've said hello to the leg, drape the leg, and effleurage the entire leg to spread oil. Making sure to take a step up to the upper leg and a step back to the distal leg. Moving up, effleurage the upper leg, bringing the stroke up and around the greater trochanter. Moving into a horse stance, petrissage the hamstrings. Making sure to get the lateral, medial, and center of the thigh. Taking a half step up, petrissage the gluteals. And thoroughly fan the gluteals. Making a nice transition down below the knee, facing proximally, fan up the hamstrings. Making sure to have a nice effleurage to come back to start the next line of fanning. Once you finish this line of fanning, cross pull the inner thigh and or ring the entire thigh. Moving down, lightly fan the back of the knee. And effleurage gastrocnemius. Moving into a horse stance, petrissage gastrocnemius and soleus. And fan gastrocnemius. Once you've finished this line of fanning, move down, bring the foot up, and rotate and flex the ankle. With one arm on top of the foot, stroke both sides of the Achilles tendon. And bringing the foot back down to the table, facing proximally, press and rotate your knuckle into the heel pad. Turning, facing distally with the loose fist, stroke down from heel to toe. And fan down the bottom of the foot. Finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire leg. Redrape the leg. Say goodbye. And make a nice transition to the second leg. Once you've said hello to the leg, drape the leg and effleurage the entire leg to spread oil. Moving up, effleurage the upper leg, bringing the stroke up and around the greater trochanter. Moving into a horse stance, petrissage the hamstrings. Taking a half step up, petrissage the gluteals. Thoroughly fan the gluteals. Making a nice transition down below the knee, facing proximally, fanning up the hamstrings. Once you finish this line of fanning, cross-pole the inner thigh and or ring the entire thigh. Moving down, lightly fan the back of the knee. And effleurage gastrocnemius. Moving into a horse stance, petrissage gastrocnemius. And thoroughly fan gastrocnemius. Once you finish this line of fanning, move down, bring the foot up, and rotate and flex the ankle. With one arm on top of the foot, stroke both sides of the Achilles tendon. Bringing the foot back down to the table, facing proximally, press and rotate your knuckle into the heel pad. Turning, facing distally with the loose fist, stroke down from heel to toe. Fan down the bottom of the foot. Finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire leg. Redrape this leg. Say goodbye. Give your partner a nice tent. Ask them to roll over and move down so their head is on the table. Now is a good time to take the face cradle out and offer them a nice drape over their eyes with the pillowcase. Staying on the same side of the table that you were just at, say hello to the leg, drape the leg, and effleurage the entire leg to spread oil. Moving up, effleurage the upper leg, the quadriceps. Petrissage the quadriceps. Making sure to get the lateral, medial, and center of the thigh. And thoroughly fan the quadriceps. Once you finish this line of fanning, cross-pull the inner thigh and or ring the entire thigh. Moving down, clutch grasp the knee. And thoroughly fan the knee. Effleurage the distal leg. And petrissage the distal leg. Fan tibialis anterior and medial to the tibia. Once you finish this line of fanning, move down, fan around the ankle. With one hand on either side of the foot, spread the metatarsals. Fan the metatarsals or trench the metatarsals. And squeeze, pull, and rotate each phalange. Finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire leg, a gentle pull at the end of the stroke, redrape the leg, say goodbye, and make a nice transition to the second leg. Once you said hello, drape the leg and effleurage the entire leg to spread oil. Making sure to take a step up to the upper leg and a step back to the distal leg. Effleurage the upper leg, the quadriceps. petrissage the quadriceps. Thoroughly fan the quadriceps. Once you finish this line of fanning, cross-pole the inner thigh and or ring the entire thigh. Moving down, clutch grasp the knee. And thoroughly fan the knee. Effleurage the distal leg. And petrissage the distal leg. Fan tibialis anterior and medial to the tibia. Once you finish this line of fanning, move down, fan around the ankle. With one hand on either side of the foot, spread the metatarsals. And fan the metatarsals, or trench the metatarsals. Squeeze, pull, and rotate each phalange. Once you've finished with the toes, finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire leg, a gentle pull at the end of the stroke. Redrape the leg, say goodbye, and move up to your first arm. Once you've said hello to the arm, drape the arm, and effleurage the arm, making sure to get oil around the entire arm. Securing the wrist with the inside hand, effleurage the arm, bringing the stroke up and around the deltoids. Bringing the arm up, clutch grasp the triceps. Bringing the arm back down to the table, petrissage the upper arm. Moving the hands so it's supine, lightly fan the inside of the elbow. Strip the flexors and fan the extensors. Once you finish this stroke, move down, fan around the wrist. And fan the metacarpals. Fan the palm. And squeeze, pull, and rotate each phalange. Once you've finished with the fingers, finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire arm. Gentle pull at the end of the stroke. Redrape this arm. Say goodbye. And make a nice transition to the second arm. Keeping connection as come around to the other side of the table, say hello to the arm, drape the arm, and effleurage the entire arm, making sure to get oil around the entire arm. Securing the wrist with the inside hand, effleurage the arm, bringing the stroke up and around the deltoids. Moving the arm up, clutch grasp the triceps. arm back down to the table. Petrissage the upper arm. Moving the hand so it's supine, lightly fan the inside of the elbow. And moving down, strip the flexors and fan the extensors. Once you finish with this stroke, move down, fan around the wrist. Fan the metacarpals. Fan the palm. And squeeze, pull, and rotate each phalange. Once you finish with the fingers, finish with a nice final effleurage of the entire arm, a gentle pull at the end of the stroke. Redrape the arm. Say goodbye. And move up to the head of the table. Drape the upper chest. And effleurage the upper chest to spread oil. Coming to one side of the table, reaching across, thoroughly fan pectoralis major. Once you finish this line of fanning, coming around to the other side, fan pectoralis major on the second side. Coming to the side of the table, palm over pectoralis major, around the deltoids, back up. To the mastoid process in occipital ridge, using the second hand to complete the stroke. Once you finish this stroke, coming around to the other side of the table, bringing the head back to neutral as you do, palm over pectoralis major on the second side. Once you finish this stroke, come back up to the head of the table, clutch grasp the neck, a couple of times, and either with the thumbs up or bringing the hands in, clutch grasp the upper trapezius, grasp the upper trapezius, I should say. Once you've done that a few times, we're going to reach down to C7, bring the fingertips up, and bring them all the way up the spine to the occipital ridge, and make small deep circles in the suboccipitals. Once you finish that stroke, go ahead and clutch grasp the neck a couple of times nicely. And bringing the head up and having it come over as comfortably as the person on the table allows it to. We're going to stroke down the sternocleidomastoid, out and around the deltoids, back up levator scapula, the occipital ridge and the mastoid process. Once you finish this stroke, let's go ahead and fan the scalenes on this side. This can be done with either using the thumbs or a loose fist coming down the side of the neck. Finishing this stroke, let's go ahead and bring the head back to neutral. Give a couple of nice clutch grasps once again, and bring the head up and over to the other side. Stroking down the sternocleidomastoid, out and around the deltoids, and back up to the mastoid process via levator scapula. Once you finish this stroke, let's go ahead and fan the scalenes on this side. Bringing the head back to neutral. Finish the neck with a couple of nice clutch grasps. And rub and scratch the scalp. Taking the last minute, finishing with movements of closure that make sense to you, either continuing rubbing the scalp, laying down, rocking the body, placing your hand on the upper chest or abdomen, brushing their aura, pulling the feet, taking whatever movements of closure that make sense to you.